Hey YouTube, Rook here from Rook Geek. Goodness, my little channel on the interweb for all things geeky and cool. And welcome to my July 2017 month-end review video. If you look across my table here, you'll see a lot of stuff going on. For my new subscribers, basically what I do is I take a cross-section. I look at everything I did for a given month, and I kind of showcase bits and pieces of that stuff off for you guys to get kind of caught up if you might have missed other videos for this particular month. Now, if we go over here to this side first, we have two subscription boxes here. We have Sci-Fi Fan Block, and below it we have Nerd Block. These guys I want to talk about extensively, but later on in this video, not right now. If we look over here in the front, we have a pop, which was the Mr. Freeze from the Legion of Collectors Corps here. A great pop. I've never seen a Mr. Freeze pop like this before, so I think this is the first time releasing the old animated series style pop. So I really like that pop. Then we had a Dorbs Ride here. Oops, I'll kind of squeeze him out. We got a Dorbs Ride out of that same actual box here. I do like this Dorbs Ride. It was a rather big packaging for this particular month's box. It was actually a bi-monthly box. It normally goes for about $29.95. The figure and vehicle do detach, so he is a detachable Dorbs figure. His head does move if you guys were curious. But I do like this ride. The wheels don't move. If you thought the wheels do move, they're actually just, it's all sculpted on, so it does not move at all. But I'm happy with that. I'm super happy with this Dorbs Ride. Again, I'm not a big Dorbs guy, but I thought it was a really cool Dorbs Ride to have nonetheless. Now, if we look over here, you'll see a stack of pops. This came out of a toy hunt for the Spider-Man Homecoming movie that just hit us. Kind of turn it this way so you can see what it would look like. Kind of spin it that way. There we go. And these were really great pops. I do like them. The Vulture had a lot of sculpting on him, as I talked about in that actual video review and at toy hunt. He's really sculpted heavily, so I did a lot of tooling on that figure. Now, if we look over here, you'll see some other pops. We have a two stack over here. We have Man-Bat and Negaduck. Both these guys came out of my San Diego Comic-Con shared exclusive hunt that I did. So I got these guys at GameStop. I was super happy to get these guys. This is ones I wanted the most. This guy over here, the two-pack for Leia, was pretty good. It was a pretty good two-pack. Now, just to be aware, this was at GameStop. Now, if you go and try to find this actual two-pack now in the market, you may run into problems. It is a rather expensive two-pack now. The Leia and the R2 both are glued to the base. You cannot detach either of the figures. I'm not sure the reasoning why Funko took this approach. The Leia, I can think maybe because she's very, very skinny. She has a very skinny base, and it could pop off the base. I can get that. I understand that. But the R2, I don't know why they glued him to the base. The only thing I can think of is two reasons. One, they wanted to keep it consistent between Leia, and two, there is a normal release of this R2 sculpt already. Maybe they didn't want to piss off the collectors who got that original R2 one, so you would pick either of the ones up, and you could tell which one was in the packaging if you put them side by side. One detaches, one does not. It's really easy to figure that part out. Then at the bottom here, we have the three-pack. I got this at FYE. This is for the Wonder Twins, an old school throwback to the mid-1970s cartoon. I wanted this one really, really badly because I love the old Wonder Twins. You had Zan, Jaina, and Gleek. All three here are in this package. Great find, in my opinion. If you can get one, definitely pick that up. Now, what else do we have going on this particular month? Let's talk about the good things. We'll talk about the bad things and talk about the things that I want to improve. That's what my end of the month video is all about. So let's talk about the good things. First out, shout outs. I have two shout outs for this particular video. The very first one I have was when I was actually recovering. Again, when I was recovering, I actually had shoulder surgery on June 22nd of 2017. I'm feeling much better now. I was basically bedridden for a few days. I was basically so medicated and in a lot of pain, but I'm feeling 100% better. I'm going through physical therapy. I'm getting stronger with my shoulder. I'm not there yet, and that's part of the reason I'll talk about the Rook 180 stuff in the front here shortly, guys. But one person actually, it might be a subscriber, I'm not entirely sure, I think it is, sent me a thing of cookies from Mrs. Fields. I want to thank that person from the bottom of my heart. I enjoyed these cookies tremendously, especially being bedridden. It helped so much. I really, really love it. There was a mix of cookies. There was like chocolate chip. There was like a cinnamon type of cookie, like a sugar cookie. I really love them. Now, the only problem is I would definitely thank that person. They sent me a little card here. It's a sweet gift for you. If you open up the little pamphlet here, and I swing it open and swing it closed here, it says, wishing you a speedy recovery. The problem is I don't know who sent this to me. They didn't put their name. So if you sent me the Mrs. Fields cookies, it was sent via FedEx. Thank you very much for sending it to me. It helped tremendously. Now, there was another subscriber of mine that sent me something near the end of June. It kind of conflicted with my end of the month video, which I didn't shoot because I was so bedridden I couldn't properly put a video out for you guys. But I said to him, I'm going to feature it in my month-end video for July, and I'm going to do that right now. The subscriber named Johnny Fi sent me the Star Wars Black Series Han Solo. I wanted this guy. I've been looking for him on a toy hunt. He is the rare one of the of the very first 4 figures that came out, which was Leia, Obi-Wan, and Han and Luke. Those 4 were the very first wave. So if you see over here, the top corner here, you'll see it right here. I'm pointing. These 4 here were the first released figures of that particular wave. Han Solo is the rare figure to find. I think he is short pack, possibly, but he's extremely difficult to find. I've not seen him at Walgreens, not seen him at Toys R Us, not seen him at FYE, I've not seen him at Walmart, as I said before, but I have not seen him any other places. He's extremely difficult to find. Now, I would love to do a video review for that particular figure. We're talking breakdown, the whole shebang on that one. But I don't want to take that one off card. I want to leave that one mint on card. It has a very nostalgic feeling to me. It's based on the old Kenner designs back in the late 70s when they were trying to get the Star Wars license originally. That's what that whole 40th anniversary stuff is, guys. It's a big throwback to the old original design for the Kenner figures, and I really like that. Now, if I somehow, just by some coincidence, if you look over here, you might see a P.O. Box. If you guys maybe want to, I don't know, send me one, wink, 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 I would definitely love to do a full breakdown video review on that Han Solo figure. I think, I'm not 100% sure, I think he's just a re-release of the original Han Solo figure from the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch scale. I believe he is. I could be wrong, but that's what I think he is. Now, what other things do we have going on for this month as well? Well, if you look over here in the front, you have this big blue bag. This big blue bag came out of a special event from Tate's over at Not at Comic-Con. I shot video at his store. They basically hand you out this particular bag. It was basically giving you the feeling of not going, trying to get to a convention if you were at one, but what it would feel like, the ambiance, the feel. They had cosplayers. I did a whole video review on it. I'll put a link up here if you want to take a look at my Not at Comic-Con video at Tate's Comics in Lauderhill, Florida. Phenomenal event. Loved doing it. It was really, really cool. It had that Comic-Con feel to it. If we keep looking in the front here, you'll see the Han Solo on Tauntaun. I did a full video breakdown of this guy. He is a pop ride. He is in about the 6-inch scale with a detachable base, and I love this figure. Love it to death. Looks amazing. Again, the biggest shortcoming for this figure was the head was very, very janky. I hate bobbleheads. I've talked about it before in the past. Despise bobbleheads. I think they're stupid. But because of Funko's licensing obligations they gotta put bobbleheads on the Funko Pops for licensing. And 2, the other biggest issue I have is that he's not detachable from the Tauntaun. He can come off the base, but Han Solo can't remove from the Tauntaun itself. So if you try to, don't waste your time. It ain't gonna happen. So other good things that happened this month. Let's talk about giveaways. This was my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. I started this channel up, I said before, on July 4th, 2016, and it's been a roller coaster of a ride. Coming from someone who had no clue what he was doing to where I am now at over 1,200 subscribers, guys. I've crossed the 1,200 subscriber milestone. To me, it means a lot. And for me to give back to you guys is what I did. I went into my own pocket. These gift card giveaways and products that I'm talking about, the gift cards themselves specifically, I didn't have someone go up to me and say, here, Rook, here's a gift card, give it away to somebody. I went to my own pocket. I actually spent money for these gift cards. We've had 3 gift card giveaways, one for every week of July. The very first one was an Amazon $25 gift card. The second one was a $25 Fandango gift card. The third giveaway was two different winners of a $20 Steam gift card for 2 different people. And the last one goes up today, starting July 30th. It's going to be running until August 5th with the drawing to be held on August 6th. Going to one winner is a $50 Google Play gift card. That's right, guys. $50 is going up to one winner. Again, I went out of my own pocket for this. I wanted to give back to you guys. Now, how do you actually enter into this contest? It's very, very easy. You have to like this video. You have to subscribe to the channel. And in the comment section, all you have to type in is Google Play. That's all you have to do. You'll see a flashing logo that will pop up on the screen. Just follow the comments for it. Again, it's going to start today, July 30th, run until August 5th. with the drawing to be held on August 6th. I want to thank everyone who's participated in those particular giveaways. I think it's super fun to do giveaways. I love giving back to my community, especially for the people who've watched me for so long. This is how I give back to you guys. And I love doing giveaways from the bottom of my heart. It means a lot. Now, speaking of giveaways, I'm going to be putting up, hopefully, one other giveaway tomorrow at the end of this particular month, and that's going to be sponsored by another YouTuber named Big Time Breaks. Big Time Breaks actually gave me a set of items to be given out, and I'm going to try a new type of methodology, a new type of giveaway process. I saw how he did it on his channel. I'm going to try to emulate that type of giveaway process. You'll see how it goes in tomorrow's video. It should be pretty easy to do. And last but not least, as far as giveaways, I want to thank Tate Comics again, because they gave me two special items for giveaways. One, they gave me the Harley Quinn 12-inch vinyl vixen from the, I think it's from the Sugar Candy line, I think it's called, or Candy Sugar, or something along those lines. It was one statue. I gave that away as well. And they gave me another item, which was a 12-inch tall from Diamond Select Alien Queen from the Borg. It was a Borg Queen, actually. And I gave out both of those. I'm super happy the people did get those giveaway items, and they really like it. So I want to thank you guys. Definitely, especially thank Tate exclusively. Now, let's talk about, those were the positives of this month. Now we're going to talk about a rant. So sit back, guys, grab a drink, because it's going to be a train wreck. The wheels are going to fly off the car right now. Let's talk about a rant. These two guys right here. Let's talk Nerd Block. I talked about it in both these videos, and I want to talk about extensively about Nerd Block. Now, there's a lot going on with Nerd Block. I'm going to tell you the things that I know are 100% fact. I'm also going to talk about stuff that I've heard about that are speculative, that are very subjective, and take that with a grain of salt. I can't say it's completely 100% factual, because I could be held for libel or slander. So I'm going to tell you what I know. So I'm going to tell you the objective stuff, the stuff that's truthful. Both these boxes, both Sci-Fi Fan Block and Nerd Block, were late in the month of June 2017. That's been documented. Everybody knows that. Both these boxes were late. The Nerd Block box said it was late mainly because there was a problem in quality control again. They had, in the last 3 months, 2 boxes that were late. They said again it was quality control issues. I happen to disagree with that. It was so late, it was about a month late, about 4 weeks late. Same thing goes for Sci-Fi Fan Block. Neither of those boxes had some type of documentation that said, hey, here's the reason why it's late. They had no clue. They gave out, before I received both these boxes, a link, an email link, to show me what was in both boxes. And the things inside boxes, at least for the Sci-Fi Fan Block, were a little different based on the literature. So I couldn't tell when I did this video review for the Sci-Fi Fan Block what was in fact really in the box. Because I see the documented material, the pamphlet they gave me, then the email information, and I'm seeing different things for the email versus the actual pamphlet, so I couldn't tell you which one was correct. So I was extremely confused. That is objective. That is completely 100% factual. These boxes were both late. We can completely say that with 100%. No one can doubt that at all. Here's the part where it's very subjective, guys, and take this again with a pinch of salt. I've done a lot of research. I'm in a lot of subreddits, a lot of Reddit groups. I actually read upon all this stuff, did my research, and here's what I know, and here's what I'm going to let you guys know. The reason these boxes were so late is that the Nerd Block company has let go a lot of its staff. I've heard they let go about half their staff, approximately half their staff, to save money on cost. The reason why these were so delayed is not necessarily because of quality control, which could be a piece of it, mind you, but because these were stuck in embargo. They couldn't get out of the country of Canada because they owed a lot of money. I'm talking 6-digit figures. I can't specifically say how much, but I can tell you from what I've heard, again, it was a 6-digit value amount. Now, to also let everyone know, the boxes that are going to be getting in, which will be the July boxes for both Sci-Fi Fan Block and Nerd Block, will be my last boxes with that company. I cannot show you guys video reviews, unboxing videos in the type of quality and type of product that you expect from me. And I can't pay for those type of products when they have subpar products. When I give you products that, in my opinion, aren't up to scratch. They are not worthy of the value. So the July products, they said supposedly are the biggest value of their products. Again, take this with a grain of salt. I heard they're just simply stuff from other boxes thrown in. So they just grab from here, grab from here, grab from here, grab from here. They didn't really make anything new. They just kind of dogpiled into the actual box. Again, I don't want to support a company now. They were a great company back then. Months ago, I talked about them a lot. I gave them such high praise. I always gave them thumbs up. I think they were a great company months ago. Now, I don't think these boxes, this company is worthy of your money. I'll be completely honest. I'm not lying to you guys. I tell my community exactly what I feel and what I think. I'm completely transparent. I'll tell you what I know. Again, the things with them losing half their staff and then having their stuff locked up and embargo in Canada coming into the States, again, that is completely subjective. I don't know 100% if that's true. I'm just telling you what I've heard, so take that with a grain of salt. These ones are going to be off the table for subscription unboxing videos as soon as I do the July boxes, which will be in August, most likely, beginning of August. Those will be the last boxes for Sci-Fi Fan Block and for Nerd Block. I have two other boxes I'm looking into getting. One I'm thinking about doing Geek Fuel, and the other one I think is called the Collector Store. I'm having one of those boxes comped to me. They're actually reached out to me, and I'm actually going to do a review of that box. So hopefully it'll be a great box. It looks good from what they do. They do autographs in those boxes, so I think it'll be a really great box. Geek Fuel has a lot of neat product inside of it, a lot of different things. So I'm going to go in that route in the month of August, hopefully, provided I can actually get those boxes in hand before the end of the month, I'm hoping. Now, let's talk about the stuff I want to, that was the rant over. I wanted to let you guys know, rant over. Let's talk about the stuff I want to improve in the month of August. I always talk about that in my month-end review videos. I talk about the good things, the bad things, like this rant, and I scratch my nose, and the stuff I want to improve upon in the month of August. The month of August, you'll see these blind boxes in front of me. Rook 180 was delayed yet again. It's not off the table, not off my shooting schedule. I'm going to do my Rook 180. I made promises to do it. I want to do it. I have to make my shoulder solid first. I got to be in a position where I can hold things up for you guys or have a lot of fiddly parts. I get fatigued really, really quickly, and it hurts a lot when I actually have to have my arm up, especially with things like that when I'm moving and manipulating them around. I couldn't shoot the video in the way I want to present the actual product to you, my audience, the way it should be. So I'm holding off on the Rook 180 for another few weeks. The winner, so everyone will know, is Robotech. Robotech crushed My Little Ponies and crushed Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, it crushed it so badly, it beat it up and took its lunch money. That's how bad of a beating Robotech did on those two mystery boxes. So the winner is Robotech. So that's going to be the review I'm going to be doing for Rook 180, but I'm going to hold off on that until I actually get solid with my shoulder. What else we're doing for the month of August? Well, as far as giveaway goes, I mentioned earlier, we're going to be doing that new giveaway, the new fundamental giveaway changes, where it's basically through a website. It's all done automatically through entries. So you would follow me on YouTube, you will get an entry. You follow me on Facebook, you will get an entry. Those sort of things, and it will keep track of all those entries, and I can just draw a winner live. So I'll have my camera on my screen, on my computer, and you'll see me hit a button, and boom, a winner will come up. That's how I'm going to do my entries going forward for my giveaways. I think it'd be a little easier, a little more convenient to you, my audience. I can probably do it much faster. I don't have to cut things out of a hat and draw it anymore. I just, if I want, let's say there's going to be 5 entries into that Big Time Breaks video, when I put that giveaway up tomorrow, I'll just say 5 entries, click a button, and it'll spit out 5 winners. That's how it will work. It'll be very, very simple to do. I think that'll be the best thing going forward. Again, guys, I want to thank everyone who watches this video, and basically that's everything for the month of July. Remember, like I said before, definitely like this video. You can click the subscribe button you see at the bottom of the page here. I mentioned it earlier. You can see my P.O. Box here, which is brand new. If you want to ask me any questions, if you want to send me anything to review, I would love to do that. I'd love to get into an actual rotation of doing Q&A, doing mail. Love to do that with my communities. And you can come over here to watch more of my content by clicking little windows here. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next video, and bye-bye.